Hello everyone, welcome to this today's lesson. Today we are going to see about the injection molding, which is a fabrication process of composite materials. This is a very important one. Plastic oriented manufacturing components are being manufactured in this method. In general, injection molding, perhaps the most common and important of all plastic processing process. It is extremely versatile and can produce very complex shaped parts with the use of multi-sided molds. And while injection molding dies are expensive to produce, each die can be used to make tens of thousands of components at a very rapid rate, so that per part cost is very low. The simplest form of injection molding is shown in the figure, like a 2 mold plate, 3 mold plate. Likewise, it is being given the diagram itself, figure itself. And we can go for a further process. Just as in the die casting, the mold is specially made for each part, and the basic elements of each mold are the same, including screw, gates, runners, and vents. The location of ejection pins are usually specified in the mold design, since, since their points have visible marks. Usually they are being done from the core side, and it is usually mounted into the mold, half mounted on the moving platen. The cavity is divided between the two mold holes in such a way that the natural shrinkage of the molding causes the part to stick to moving half. When the mold opens, the ejector pins push the part away from the mold cavity. Then two mold plate here, it consists of two holes fastened to two platens of the mold machine's clamping unit. When the clamping unit is opened, the mold holes separate. Mold can obtain the one multiple cavities to produce one or multiple parts in a single shot. The parting surface is the surface shared by the two mold holes. Like a mobile phone, wireless phone, plug, rubber, pen are all the components molding parts are the examples of the injection molding parts. The cooling system is made up of passages in the mold that are connected to an external pump where it is circulated through to remove the heat from the hot plastic. The air trapped in the cavity passes through the small ejector pin clearances in the mold. Although narrow vents that are machined into the parting surface, typically 0.03 millimeter deep and 12 to 25 mm wide also. Then three plate mold also is there. Design also being given. Some has advantages. The molten plastics, it flows through a gate located at the base of the cup-shaped pot rather than at one side of the gate. This allows a more even distribution melt into the sides of the cup. In the side gate, the design is two plate. The plate must follow as well as around the core and join on the opposite side, possibly creating a weakness at the weld line. Secondly, the three-plate mold allows more automatic operation of the molding machine. As the mold opens, the three plate separate. This forces the runner from the parts which it drops by gravity or using air blower into the collecting containers put under the mold. Then we can have the materials like a moving platen opens, core is pulled out, then per ejected from mold. This kind of the injection molding part with the side action using core also available. What are the steps in designing the injection mold? So the molding direction will determine the number of inserts or camps required, which severely affects the cost of cooling. Then potting lines also determined here. Gating design determines where to locate the gate. If a multiple cavity mold is made, the three relative positions of multiple parts is determined. Likewise, we can have some cup potting line, potting plane. Likewise, we can have injection plotting. That is, the simple parts can be manufactured from the injection molding. There are several stages of the development of the injection mold are also being given for the mold operations. Okay, these are the important parameter we can have, as well as the consideration design of injection molding parts also to be considered in injection molding also. There are a lot of advantages as well as disadvantages are there. Generally, in tooth operations also being done, replacement for tooth being done by the injection molding process itself. There are so many advantages as well as disadvantages also there. That means the shining effects. It's not like a clear picture, clear tooth. We cannot see like by how the natural teeth will be, and after using injection molding, that part will be diminished look-wise. So this kind of way we can use the uh, injection molding process to fabricate the composite material components. So that's all today. Can have another session with the different topic in the composite materials for career students. Thank you, Rondal, for your presence.